This workshop will show you how to access information to enhance the critical analysis of your assignments and exam papers. I will show you the steps of how to access the information in real time. Searching for information is like detective work. The more we search, the more clues we can gather. It is also trial and error. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fail, but the more we do it, the better we become. Here are my top 3 ways to get critical information fast. Number 1, Google Books. Number 2, book reviews. Number 3, Ethos. Starting with Google Books. Google Books is the world's most comprehensive index of books. Google has scanned in millions of books into their servers. However, they are mostly previews, but sometimes all you need is that paragraph or that page. You don't need the whole book, so it doesn't hurt us. And it's completely free because it's mostly previews. If you are unsure about whether the book is genuine, you can see if it's genuine on wellcat.org, because the problem with Google Books, even though most of the sources are published sources, sometimes they have self-published books. So just to make sure that the book is genuine and you're able to use it in an assignment, you can go to wellcat.org, which is a library database. And if you find it there on wellcat.org, you can be safely assured that the book is genuine and authentic. When you find a good search result on Google Books, you can reference it as an ebook using APA or Harvard. The referencing information should be on the first few pages of the book. It's very useful for finding information about a topic in a very quick and easy manner. You can find definitions very quickly, and you can find criticisms very quickly. Go to Google Books, type definition, and the model or theory that you're looking at. We want to know, what does human capital mean? What is the definition? How is human capital being defined by scholars? And I've put in speech marks here and here just to get a specific search. It makes things much more easier when I do it this way. And before we look through the search results, click any view, go to preview and full view, click any document and go to books. Now let's scroll through. And we have here a number of search results, but we don't want this type of result, because when we click this, it takes us straight to the front page. We don't want this. We want to go to the exact page, to the exact paragraph. So let's back out. We need to look for something. We need to look for the page number. Excellent, we have it. When you see found inside and the page number, this is what we need. So let's click on this link. And it takes us right to the page, right to the paragraph. And it defines human capital for us. And let's go back. Let's see if we can find more definitions of human capital. You have to be a detective, as I said. Yes, we found another definition. Found inside, page 3. And we have a definition of human capital. Can we find any more? Great. Found inside and the exact page number. We have the definition of human capital. And to reference these books that you find, just click here, go to the front page. All the referencing information is here. So now we have all of our definitions. We can be critical with our definitions. This is a template for a critical argument. In green, the author says human capital has several definitions. You have found several definitions on Google Books. The first definition was taken from Schwartz's book. The second definition was taken from Bontis. The third in blue was taken from Thomas. And then you come at the end and you decide which definition that you're using for your assignment, and you explain why you chose it.
Now let's find some criticism. Type criticism and the model or author or theory that you want to critique. Let's do Lewin. Change model. Let's try to find some critique for this model. We need that found it inside and the page number. Excellent, and we have it here. So let's click on this. And we have a range of critique about this model. Let's try to find some more critique for this model. Just to recap, if you want to find the definition of something, type definition and the name of the theory or the model, or definitions and the name of the theory or the model. If you want to find criticism, type the word criticism, theory, model or author, criticisms, theory, model or author, or critique, theory or model or author. Play around with it. Maybe you won't find results on page 1, try page 2, try page 3, try page 4. If you're still not finding results, try to put in as much information as possible. Number 2, book reviews.
Scholars review the books of other scholars. This allows us to gain a scholarly view of the book that we have in front of us. Reviews are typically just a few pages, 1 to 3 pages, 1 to 5 pages, whereas we find the whole book maybe consists of 200 and 250 pages. However, when we read the review, we're able to get an overview of that whole book. We're able to get a critique of the whole book, and we're able to get crucial contextual information just by looking at these very few pages. Reviews are an excellent way to gain an understanding of the book, and they give you crucial contextual information. For instance, they may speak about somebody coming from a Marxist tradition. They may speak about their book coming from a series of articles that they've written. They may talk about the book is a response to another book. So very contextual information. They show you the universe around the book. And this is what your markers look fondly upon, that you're not able just to put an argument across, that you're able to show the contextual information. What was this argument reacting to? What time period did it come in? Where did it come out of? What tradition, the Marxist tradition, feminist tradition, and it gives you that contextual information in these book reviews. And also, book reviews generally contain critique. The main reason for reviewing a book is either to praise it, which is a form of critique, or to talk negatively about the book. Helps you increase your reference count as well, because you can reference the book review directly. And you stand on the shoulders of scholars. So when you critique, you can feel safe about critiquing a book because you're using the views of a scholar. And book reviews must be published in a journal. It can't be taken from amazon.co.uk. They must be published in a journal. And there are many ways to get book reviews. I will talk about using jstore.org, but there are a plethora of journal repositories which have book reviews. But in this session, we'll just look at jstore.org.
This is jstore.org. Click here on advanced search. In this keyword search bar, put the name of the book and the surname of the author. Scroll down, click on reviews and submit advanced search. Excellent. We have a number of book reviews here. Download the PDF. And we have a book review. Only 3 pages. Excellent. So we could find contextual information, we could find praise, we could find critique within these book reviews.
Number 3, Ethos. Ethos is the British Library's collection of PhD and master's theses. It's free to all, there's no paywall. You can quote the PhD directly and utilize its sources. It's great for framing your research proposal, research questions. If you're working on your research now and you want to really focus in on a particular topic, go to the search bar of Ethos, type into the search bar a general topic area, and it will give you all of the PhDs within that area, and that will help you fine tune your research question. So it's great for gaining an overview of the topic, because in many PhDs, you will find a literature review section, and that literature review section will give you an overview of that entire topic area. It will show you the theories related to it. It will show you the debates and disputes within that field.
This is the Ethos website. Type in the name of the area that you're interested in. I want to know about groupthink. Click here. Search. Click here. You're given 2 options. You could download it from the British Library, from Ethos directly, or you can access it from the institution. I generally just access it from the institution. It's just much easier. Takes me straight to the PDF. Download the PDF. And here we have a literature review of corporate governance, definition of corporate governance, theories related to corporate governance, and so forth. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. Check out this other video on my channel if you want to know ways of how to access information related to policy and government.